Hello, everybody. I'm Robin, and these are my reflections. And today I am here to take a look at Tarot of the Enchanted Garden. I just got this deck in. It was a gift from a friend for doing readings for her sister, and I'm super excited to have it. This has been something that I have been interested in for some time now. It's been on my wish list since pretty much since it hit Amazon and for pre-order, and I'm so excited that it's here. I saw it when I was in Europe because it's a Los Garabeo production, and Europe gets those before we do here in the States. And it's gorgeous, y'all. I already know it's gorgeous. So I'm excited to actually take a closer look at the cards. When I was in that store, I was looking at a lot of decks. So I didn't get a chance to look that hard at this one because once I decided it was gorgeous, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to be getting this. And I just put it away. And then I focused my energy on some things that I knew I would probably never see again, like the out of print decks. And okay, comes off like that. And this is the inside of the box. Very pretty. So it's the same, just different color. Yeah. Yeah, same, just a different hue. And let's get the cards out. The inside of the box is just white. Oh. So the cards are matte. They actually feel really nice. They have like this anti-scratch coating on them, which is different for Los Garabeo, I think. Comes with a title card, which you can use as a blocker card, as well as an advertisement card, which they've been sending this one in their decks for a while now. So it's the same advertisement card, but it's in the same matte cardstock. A cute blocker card. And let's see. These are the backs. So it's a little bit different in size than their tuck box decks because their tuck box decks are a little narrow, more narrow, and a tiny bit, I don't know if you can see that, a tiny bit shorter and more narrow than a normal tarot card. And this is normal tarot size. So just be aware of that. The ones that come in these hard boxes like this are normal tarot size, and these are just a tiny bit more narrow, and I mean the slightest bit shorter. So if you're looking at a normal size tarot card, this is a normal sized card from Make Playing Cards, and you can see they are the exact same size. So there's that. All right, so now all that's done, let's take a look at the guidebook by Diana Lang. All right. It's in, Portuguese. So English, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. Artwork by Rossana Paula. Instructions by Diana Lang. All right. And for your English section, you get 59 pages. And in the other sections, you get less. So, that's typical with these bigger box decks. You'll see, like, for instance, let me just show you. So like, for instance, here's the Fool, when there's a whole write-up in English, but when you get to the Fool in Italian, it's very small. Il Matto, it's very small, right? So just know that with the other, you still get the spreads and stuff in the other languages, but if you're reading in the other languages, your write-up for the majors is going to be less. So there's that. So you get a little bit about using the cards. Okay, so here we go. This is what tells us about the deck. So it says, come into the garden. The Tarot of the Enchanted Garden invites you to enter a beautiful world that is gloriously graceful in its imagery and at the same time full of truth and wisdom. In this garden, you can feel your spirit take a deep breath and open to the wonders all around you. In such a state of openness, you are ready to receive good advice and make good choices. The knowledge offered by these cards stays with you when you go back to the mundane world, and the garden is always there for you to return. The Tarot of the Enchanted Garden is based on the traditional Waite Smith Tarot, so it is easily understood by readers who are familiar with that system. Beginners and adepts alike will find fresh insights in the artistic interpretation. Let's begin with some basics. And then it goes into the tarot, using the cards, gives you some spreads, a walk through the enchanted garden, opening the gate, a path of flowers, a garden bench, a flowing fountain, and closing the gate. That's cute. Might do that someday. They even give you a sample reading. That's nice. And then into the majors, um, which you get a little bit, you get a pretty good write up for the majors and the minors. And that's it. Yep, that's it. So let's take a look at the card. Okay. We start with our Fool. Look at her. Isn't she cute with her little flower hat and her little flower bag and her fancy stick? I love her little shoes and her little cat friend here. The Magician with all of her tools. The colors are showing up pretty much true. I would say that they are a little bit more, they're a little sharper in real life than you're seeing them on my screen anyway. So yeah, just slightly, but they're about the same. Yeah, they're about the same. Empress looking kind of like the High Priestess. I love the borders on these. I really do. I love a good border, especially when it like becomes part of the art and it gets lost on the way around the card. I kind of love that. Like I'm here for that type of border. This is like a new thing on these cards and I kind of love it. The fuzziness is not my focus. It's just the card. I don't know why they look like this. It's the way it's been painted. It's just not as sharp as you would expect it. So since it's a limited color palette and most of the colors are like a beige and gray with a little pop of color here and there, there's not a whole lot of contrast. So it's not my camera doing this. This is actually the cards. They're just the art style is what I mean. The art style is a little bit smooth, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not as sharp. It's not as sharp. This is very cute for strength. Now, I know a lot of people don't like it when she's pulling the lion's mouth like that, but it's typical for RWS. And I like this lion's curly hair and everything. And where's the rest of the lion's body? Is it actually part of her? Is it coming from her stomach? I'm not sure. There's our hermit. Strength is at 8. Justice must be at 11. So very RWS. Sometimes with those Scarabeo decks, they will switch that. But here, they did not. I do like the coating on these cards. It's that anti-scratch matte, that swishy matte, which I call the swishy matte, and I like it. But it's not super thick, so it should be pretty easy to shuffle, especially if you're an overhand shuffler. Ooh, pretty colors on the hanged man. Death. Looking very Tim Burton. Our beautiful Temperance Angel. Yeah, it's kind of fairy, quirky. This is a terrifying devil card. For all of the quirkiness of the rest of the deck and the cute, what the hell? Like, what in the hell? I swear sometimes these damn devil cards, man. I got a video coming. I love this tower. Look at the face on the tower. The tower's losing its crown and it's like, oh shit. That's funny. This star is beautiful. Her hair is part of the sky. Look at her arms though. Look at her fingers. So it's like she's almost part of the sky, but human, but not. Her legs are. I like the way she's like human, but not. Is that a Fae thing? I'm not super knowledgeable about Fae. Love this moon. It's gorgeous composition. So is the sun. Ooh, look at those. So we've got the sun, the moon, and the star. Oh, can you see them? Hang on. let me scooch that over a little bit. Yeah. Me liking the celestials. Look at this. I know people don't like the naked baby, but that's cute. I can't help it. I like the naked baby anyway, so. Judgment. Look at this giant ass horn. Why is it so big though? Look at her little face and this big ass horn. I like this. This is making me laugh. I want to do a will you survive the alien invasion spread? I'm wondering if this would be good for that. I can't decide what deck to use, if it should be this one or I have the Dream Visions, which is also quite, that one reminds me of the movie The Abyss. Cute Two of Cups. Love the top hats. Feeling the steampunkiness here. Oh, look at this tree. Oh, I got a couple of decks that I think could work for that spread, and I don't know which one I'm going to use. But now this is making it worse because this might fit too. Look at how cute the tree has the water, and the angel's getting the hand is getting. I love it. I like the artwork. Oh, look at the fish. Oh, I like this so much. This is so beautiful. I saw it, but I didn't really see it because I think once I decided I was going to get it later, I was like, oh, I'll take a closer look later. But when I was going through the cards, some of the other people in the shop with me saw it in my hands and they were like, oh, that's so gorgeous. And I was like, I know. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at the little kitties. And this little hat. He's got a little short hat and his dad has a big hat. So we don't have a rainbow in our 10 of cups like we normally do, but there is a sense of fulfillment and joy, and the sun in the background is very pretty. I did notice that there's no symbol for the suits. Normally with Los Scarabeo deck, you'll get the number at the top and the symbol for the suits at the bottom. With this one, there's no symbol, but the suits are pretty clear because you can see the cups in the pictures. And this is our knight. So usually in the book, it'll tell us, yeah. So these are our symbols for the courts. So we've got the page is, what is that, a snail or something? I don't even know. The horse for the knight, and this is the crown for the queen, and that's the king. So it tells us here. So that way, I mean, it's easy to see now because they're in order, but once you shuffle them, it's important to know which symbol is what, and just in case you can't tell in the card, although this queen, yeah, see, so they could both be a king or a queen, right? So, I mean, when you look closely at it, the boat you would find in the king, right? But just at a glance, you might get them confused. So it's important to know the difference in the crowns there. It's always the queen and the king that give me problems. Although sometimes the symbols they use for the knight and the page confuse me too. All right, so that's the 2. Cute. His little hat. 3. This guy looks, what is he doing up there? Cute. I love what's going on in the background. It looks like they're in the Middle East or maybe in Turkey somewhere. The 5. It's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. Oh my goodness, this is making me think about children's songs. Maybe it's awakening. What do you call it? Awakening my inner child. 8. He's very busy. I like this Eight of Coins. Eight of Coins is another one of my favorite cards in the deck. And I like for the people in them to look extremely busy, you know, not just doing something, not just working on something. I like them to look busy working on something. And the look on his face, the way his posture, the way he's looking down, like looking so deeply at what he's doing, really gives me that busy vibe, that focused and busy vibe. Here's our 10. Cute. I love all of the detail in the background. Page. And our knight on this crazy looking horse. And let's look at the queen and king next to each other. Yeah, see, so you could definitely confuse them. So it's important to know the symbols there. It's easy to see it here, but because you see the grapes and everything. But at a glance, when you're doing a reading, sometimes you might, I have definitely mixed them up, especially with like, which, one of the decks, I'm always mixing up the knights and is it the knights and the pages? I can't remember. So, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, no boats, definitely a horizon though. 4 of Wands. Ooh, are these eyes down here? What's going on right there? Does that look like eyes to y'all? Looks like eyes to me. The 5. And the 6. Cute. This is really pretty. The coloring on that is really pretty. The shading and the way that the colors are blending into each other. A lot of these cards are quite striking. This one is getting, I'm going to lift them up a little bit so you can see the truer color of them. I don't know, I feel like some of them are getting a little washed out, especially the ones with greens. Like this has green in it and you can't see it in my screen. So like there's some green in here. It's like a very light minty green. There's some on these swirls here too. It's getting a little washed out, the color green for some reason. Listen, I'm no lighting designer, so I'm sorry. I don't know why the greens are getting washed out, but they are. Now in this one, you can see the greens, but page. Ooh, look at this knight. I like her. I don't know. I like her energy. I like her horse's energy. I like the way she's looking at you with the side eye. Look at the kitty. She's got 2 kitties, a big kitty and a little kitty. I'm sad that the kitty's being covered up by this, but you know, cats do that. They like to hide behind shit. So it works. And here's the king. See, now they look different to me. Some of the other ones I could have confused, but these 2 I probably wouldn't confuse on the table. Ace of Swords. I'm just gonna move this real quick. Yeah, it might help with the coloring. Two. Three. It's a sword and a heart, but it's a lot going on. Look at this bird. Is that like an albatross back there? Or just a plain old seagull? I don't know why I wanted to make it an albatross. Look at him blending in, kind of floating, levitating. Me likey. And the angels watching over him while he levitates and calms his mind. Look at her face. I don't know if you can see. She look a little devious there. She kind of smiling. These people walking away all upset, and look at her. Stop it. See, that's why these lightning bolts, she about to get struck. Beautiful Six of Swords. This is gorgeous. I love this Six of Swords. There's 3 people in the boat, but they are very clear to see. Each one of them looks like they have their own thing going on. So that's good for, for when in your reading, you can pull things from that. Some of all of the swords are down. So decisions have been made. Something on the horizon, clear to see there. Choppy waters, clear, smoother waters. I am here for this Six of Swords. Even the clouds moving away. I like it. I like it. It's beautiful, and all of the symbolism is there. Look at this 7. Oh, cute. The artwork is super cute. The symbolism is there. I like the coloring, even though I thought it was going to be hard for me to see, but in bright light it's fine. In a dim light, I'm in natural light. I think if I was in like artificial light, this might be a little bit more difficult for me to see. So this would be a deck I'll use during the day, not at night, because I wear glasses. Not that you would be able to not be able to see them. My astigmatism sometimes makes it so that I can't see things that are at low contrast in dim light. But look at that beautiful Queen of Swords, looking fabulous. I missed the king. I missed the page. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I love the knight. She looks like she's serious about her shit. Got her sword. Page is alright. I love the knight in this one. And the queen. And let's see the king. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love even though I'm not a bug person, I kind of like these butterflies flanking him here. And that's the end. That's the backs again with this. What is this called? A caduceus? I forget. All right, let's do a shuffle. So they are a swishy mat, so there's no sticking here. There's no gloss and no sticking. No glare. They are a little bit, I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to riffle shuffle these because I have other Los Scarabeo decks. Not with this cardstock, but in the same, not with this finish, but the same cardstock with a different coating. My, what is it called? The Heaven Tarot, Heaven and Earth, or Heaven, I forget the name of it, but it's the same cardstock with a different coating, and that one has a glossy coating, and this one has a matte anti-scratch matte coating. But I know I can't bend them. I can try for you, but I doubt it. They're a little too thick for my little bitty hands. I have little tiny hands. That's hard on me. It hurts. So, but if you have bigger hands than me, they shuffle. Yep, move fine. They move great, actually. Yeah, these are fabulous. This is nice. So the glossy ones that they have actually move really good too. It's not a sticky gloss, but this is nice because they're not shiny. They're not reflecting any light. So if you take pictures of your cards or work online or anything like that, this new card style. I don't know if all of the new decks are. I don't know if they're all going to be like this or if they just chose this for this one, but I like this card style. So let's pick a card and read from the guidebook and see what we got. We'll try to do one major and one minor. Oh, so we got one minor. Let's see if we can get a major. Nope. There we go. A major. All right, let's take a look. All right, if you want to see it for yourself, you can take a screenshot. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. This is a precarious time, and you are standing on shifting sands. Take care to keep your footing as you balance multiple tasks. Be sure you are giving adequate attention to everything that is your responsibility. There is a danger of something precious being lost simply because you cannot be everywhere at once. No captain can pilot 2 ships at the same time. Be realistic and cautious. Look for a real and tangible cause of any anxiety you may be feeling. Move from the emotional to the practical to put yourself back in balance. Key ideas: life out of balance, the need to simplify or delegate, juggling too many tasks. That's really good. That was a pretty good write up. All right, let's look at the moon. I like it. I like it. I like it. I mean, it's not, all encompassing, but it's the little write up, you can't get but so much. Here's the moon. Okay, so for the moon, it says, the creatures of the night welcome the rising moon, and the moon welcomes you to the world of dreams. Silence and secrecy are the language of this realm. This is the place of looking within, of intuition and psychic messages. Across the waters of the unconscious lie two gateways to the land beyond. Here you will see things in a softer light, leaving behind the sharp shadows and brilliance of day. This is a subtle illumination where signs and portents show the way. Fear is natural, for danger swells in darkness. The dark waters of the unconscious can't be navigated by reason or rationality. The mystery of the night calls forth visions, imaginings, and dreams. Your intuitive awareness is heightened now. Heed its messages. That was fun to read. Key ideas, dreams, understanding slowly revealed, feminine mysteries, and intuition. I like this little guidebook. It's cute. And let's see what I have for pairings. What do I Okay, so the coloring on this one might match. This is the Energy and Spirit Oracle from Hay House. It is a mass market deck. Let's just see. This is a photo collage, I believe. No, some of these are drawn. I don't know. I think they're curated art and manipulated, but let's just see. I think the coloring reminds me of this. So, I mean, yeah, they're both kind of otherworldly, right? Yeah. The look of it, I enjoy. I like the contrast and the type of artwork because I don't necessarily love my cards when I match them up to be matchy matchy anyway. So I kind of like the idea of these little fairy creatures coming into this guy's house and giving him some advice. So yeah, I like this one. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's try another one. Okay, I want to try on with the Soul Trees Ascension. This is Soul Trees Ascension, but these decks are all quite similar. This one has a more rich jewel tone colors to it, and the other one, the first one is, I would say, it leans more pastel colors, and the Soul Seeds lead more nighttime scenes. So let's just try this one and see how it looks. All right, so we've got overthinking with the Two of Swords and the Four of Coins. I mean, we got overthinking with overthinking and over, over saving or over holding on too tight, right? So wait. So we got the Seven of Cups with I am and the King of Swords. That's the king, right? See, here's where we get confused. Yeah, that's the king. King with the two butterflies. It's like if instead of staying in this whole trying to figure out what you want, know who you are and be certain in that and don't let it waver. Don't get distracted by this, you know, because you know who you are. So why are you letting things turn your head? Inner growth with the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands with opportunity. Okay, those go together. and the 8. Okay, so this is, I mean, this is reading together. Um, Aesthetically, maybe it's not the matchiest match of them all, but the readings are going together. So we like this. Let's try another one. I like the echoes here. Oh, look at that. Yes, loving it. Okay, let's try another one. The last one I want to try is another deck that was a gift. Let's try the two gifts together. I'm curious. I'm just curious because this is giving me sort of that like swirly, watery, airy energy, and so does this one visually. So let's see how they seem together. Well, we like that echo. Turn up your radiance dial with the sun and the wheel of fortune. Okay, it came out swinging, didn't it? It was like, yes, we like this one. Be the big one with the 2 of wands and the 6 of wands. Oh, wow. Yeah, we like this together. It's going to be good for any kind of readings that I might want to do when I'm pulling cards from this deck. After I've done pulled the card, read the guidebook, done the affirmations, and thought on it. If I have any questions, I feel like this deck would be a good one, especially since they were both, gifted to me this month. I feel like maybe they are meant to be together, I don't know. All right. That is the Luminous Humanist with the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden. And that's the last one I think I'm going to try today. So we'll get out of here. Beautiful. Look at that. All right. So that is the Tarot of the Enchanted Garden. It's beautiful. I love it. I cannot wait to use it. I like this sort of these quirky looking creatures. I like the artwork, and I love the cardstock. That's going to make me happy. I'm not sure how this is going to photograph for Instagram and stuff, but I don't care. I'll use it for something else. I'll just use it for me. Like I said, if I want to do, because the Luminous Humanist has been like a really great deck for daily pulls and inspiration and journaling and that kind of stuff. And I can use this in conjunction with that. So I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm so glad to have it. I love cute decks, and this is cute. This is cute, y'all. So what do you guys think of this deck? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I'm going to leave you with that. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow. Share it with people that you think might want to see it, might like to see, my thoughts on the deck. Links in the description box below. I have Amazon affiliate links. So if you do want to buy anything that I, have a link for, please, it would help me if you would use those links. I would love that. It, gives me a few cents. I think it's like 10% or something, and it doesn't cost you anything. So, so there's that. And yep, that's it. If you want to see more from me, you can subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. And until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye. Uh-oh.